Today, guys, I'm going to share probably the most important mindset that you can have if you are trying to stop drinking. And this is going to be very different to what everybody else is telling you to do, right? This is going to be some hardcore red pill information that I think is going to basically be like a breath of fresh air for you, right? You'll understand as we get into it, but I don't identify with being sober, despite my channel being called Sober Leon. And I'm going to explain that for you in a moment. But just before we get into that, if you actually want my personal help stopping drinking and you want to join the Sober Clear program, where we use first principles thinking and coaching to focus on the future, then please click the link in the description. There'll be a short video to watch that explains how I work with people, how the method works, the program works, and so on. And if you like what you hear, then you can book a call and we can see if this program could be a good fit for you. So please click the link in the description to get more information on that if you want my help. And back to the video. Now, I go on Facebook probably once a week, right? I'll scroll down the feed and then I'll be like, oh, how did I get on Facebook again? Now, that being said, whilst I do that, I'm in a few like Facebook groups with people that don't drink alcohol. And what I often see, and I'm not knocking these people, right? Because I have done this as well. But what I often see is people that really have built their identity around being a sober person. Now that's cool, right? For a lot of people, it really feels like stopping drinking is some kind of triumphant thing and some achievement that they've done so well to do. Because maybe for them, they're really struggling. Maybe they're having a hard time. Maybe they've tried for years and they finally got a bit of momentum. And now they're trying to hold on by really wrapping their identity up with being sober. Now, what I don't want to make this video sound like is that I'm better than them or anything like that, because I don't think that. But I want to explain why I don't do this. Because maybe you're one of those people that's really wrapped up your identity with being sober and being a non-drinker. But I want to share a different perspective for you. Now, obviously, my channel is called Sober Leon. So you're probably thinking this guy's absolutely lost his mind. Like if anybody identifies with being sober, it's him. But that's because I need to basically let people know what this channel is about. It is about stopping drinking. It is about living a good sober life. But I don't see myself as a sober person, right? It actually was a bit of a battle for me to make that channel name. When I was trying to come up with an idea of what to call the channel, I either just used my name, Leon Sylvester, or I had a channel name like Sober Leon so people can see the channel and go, oh, that's about being sober. But it's not that I identify with being a sober person. The reason why is because what I think is that if you're saying, I'm 100 days alcohol free and I'm counting the days and I'm doing really well and all of this stuff, and you're really identifying with being somebody that doesn't have alcohol in your life, you're really focused on the idea that you've removed something. You've taken something away and now this is what you're left with. You're left with me without alcohol. But if you ask me, that's not the case. You are not you without alcohol, right? What you are now that you've got rid of the alcohol is you, right? You're not a sober person without alcohol, right? All you are is you. And you're now just a 100% normal human being, how God has designed you to be. Like, you weren't supposed to be poisoning yourself and drinking alcohol. You were supposed to be a happy, healthy individual with tons of energy. You are outgoing, you are living a good life. And this is the problem, is I think that people drink for many years, they remove the alcohol, and it's like they have to recreate their identity. And because we live in a world that's filled with people that drink alcohol and it's so normalized in our society, they need to basically position themselves as different to everybody else. But how about this for a paradigm shift? You're the normal person, they're the abnormal people. If they are consuming a poison, they are not doing the normal thing. But when you remove the alcohol, you are now the normal person, right? There is no normal drinker. There's nothing normal about consuming ethanol, right? Putting poison into your body is not a normal thing. We don't look at crackheads the same way. We feel pity for them. We don't look at people that are addicted to painkillers the same way. We feel sorry for them. People that give up smoking, give up heroin, they don't go around saying, I'm a smoke-free person now. They just get on with it. Now, at the end of the day, people may, identify being sober for different reasons, right? I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. I'm sure there are plenty of people out there that do it because they want to inspire their friends. They want to inspire their family, share their story, share information. That's awesome. But I think it's important that as individuals, as people, we're really grounded in our identity that we are normal, now we don't drink. We don't need to explain ourselves. We don't need to feel like we're the odd ones out, because we're not. And I believe that over time, more and more people are waking up to the truth about alcohol. They're seeing it as the highly addictive poison, and I think that more and more people are stepping away from it. So I do hope this video was helpful. I hope it didn't come across as rude or cheeky. But that first year that I stopped drinking alcohol, it was a non-issue, right? I went to bars, I went to restaurants, I did whatever I wanted. And if somebody offered me a drink, I didn't say, I'm the sober guy. It's like, no, I just don't drink. Like, I'm good. That was it. Move on. But just remember, you're 100% normal. If you're on this journey, keep it up. You're doing amazing. Have a great day.